I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, it's too late to try to go contain it. A generation fueled by creation. We live lives on a small screen nation. We control the airwaves, no negotiation. I refuse to think we need saving. Something good will come from creation. And when we think that the world is too anxious, we'll adapt, evolve, survive, and save it. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. What keeps you up at night, yeah. Make all the demons quiet, yeah. We were built to thrive, yeah. I think that we've all had enough. Yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. Hey, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong. You got me like, oh yeah, I think that we've all had enough. Sick of dealing with the old plan. They know that we're calling it wrong.
Okay, so I think I got this safety wiring thing down using an old safety wire tool from my dad. This thing is probably 40 or 50 years old. Really old. This one worked on a bunch of airplanes in the Air Force. I can't tell you what planes because my dad worked on a ton, but it works great so far, and just trying to remember how to do this because I haven't done this in a really long time. But let's see if I can show you what exactly it is I'm doing here. It works good so far, but I'll show you what I kind of got going on here. It's kind of a tedious process because space is at a premium. Let's get you zoomed in here. So I pull off about, I don't know, 10 or 12 inches of stainless safety wire, and then when the hole in the side of the bolt kind of go through, and you kind of want to feed it through, but then have the tension going clockwise. This wire is like perfectly sized to these holes. It just fits through there. So it fights me a little bit. There we go. Pull up about halfway or so. And then you want to take the tail end and kind of go around the other way, and I kind of give it a good tug to get a nice little crease right here so it's nice and sharp edge. And same with this one, kind of go down, give it a good crease, then wrap the other end around and kind of go to the bottom. And then I hand wrap it. I start it by hand wrapping it, and I take both strands and I go clockwise. give it a couple wraps just to start it by hand and kind of locks it in. And then kind of bring it over around to the next one and about where I need to go. And I can go about there, so clamp, pull, it spins, and then I make a couple sweeping pulls by hand and kind of clock this around at the same time to kind of cinch it up around the bolt head really good. Like that. Drop the wrench out and kind of look. About half a turn there. And that should be good. And then kind of jam this through the next hole. This is the tedious part, just trying, because space is definitely at a premium. And like I said, the wire is almost taking up that hole completely, so it doesn't want to slide very well. Probably could have gone down in a wire size, but to like 0.25, but it is what it is. So I got that snaked in there, pulled the side that didn't go through around and over, and then I spin it counterclockwise so that it forces the back wrap to want to at least go down and stay down on the bolt head. And I'll start that by hand, a couple wraps. Over, clamp the wrench, and this wrench only spins in one direction, so I'll hand wrap this and make a couple big sweeping loops as I'm spinning it, and it kind of cinches everything down really good. And clip it about an inch or so, making sure I don't cut the bottom. Take the needle nose, and then I kind of grab the end, give it a twist, fold it over on itself in a small loop, and then just kind of tuck it down so that it's not going to be in the way. And that's kind of what it looks like there when it's all done. So it's not too loose. Everything's clean and tidy, and these, you look down, you kind of see the bolt threads in this way. Let's see. Bolt threads in this way, so you run the safety wire so that if the bolt tries to back out, the safety wire won't let it. Just mock up to make sure the caliper will center. You just have everything a little snug. Push in. Alright, so what we're looking at here is this center line here. Now this center line here being centered on the caliper. Well, the caliper being centered on the disc. So looks pretty good. And I think that's what we'll go with, those shims on this one. So we'll take everything back apart and lock everything down.